Attack on Titan! Hello everybody out there in the world of YouTube. We are back. I think I've seen you say this before. Lord of the Rings. You watch that once a year, and once you've watched it once a year, you say to yourself, why don't I watch this every 2 weeks? It's that good.
Yes, I would definitely describe myself as being in that mindset when it comes to that trilogy of movies, yeah.
That's what I do with this show. Every time I watch it, I get so deeply invested and enthralled by it that I question as to why it's not the only thing I watch. That's how much I love this show.
I can now see the levels of passion that we're about to step into, so okay, this should be exciting.
But yes, we are watching Attack on Titan. We are going to watch the first 2 arcs, which is essentially the prologue. Bob's never watched an anime before, so Bob, tell us what you're thinking. What are your thoughts about what is about to happen?
I'm pretty skeptical. I have absolutely no idea what to expect whatsoever. Doesn't mean I'm going in with any preconceptions. I've heard a lot of good things about this. It's just I've never really been an anime person. Like, I know next door to nothing about anime. It's one of those fandoms I've just completely missed. It's just completely shot by me. I'm stepping into very unknown territory, very unfamiliar territory. I have no idea what this show is about. I mean, I've heard you talk about it before, and it does sound kind of complex. I know there'll be definitely a lot to get into here, but as a first-time viewing, I couldn't have less of a clue. So, yeah.
I have to say, I am so excited that you get to watch this for the first time, because I wish I could watch this again for the first time. Some housekeeping before we start for the anime fans watching. We're watching the dub. If this was just me and Bob watching this, not doing a commentary, we'd watch the sub, but we're doing a commentary, so we're watching the dub. I fully admit sub is better, but that's just the burden we place ourselves in being a YouTube channel with 100 subscribers now. I think that's everything. If I've forgotten anything, I'll do it in the intro of the next video. Let's head over to the Bantha fodder. I don't know what sort of screen you watch anime on. It's Japan, it's lots of technology, the Bantha fodder VR room. So here we are.
And just like that, everything changed.
Oh shit.
I've seen this guy before. I've seen a lot of people cosplaying as him, yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, he's a big boy.
So the wall is 50 meters high.
Oh geez, okay. How old is this?
2013.
Okay, it doesn't look old. The style of animation.
The animation is amazing.
It's amazing, yeah, but it also looks very traditional. That's definitely a good element, I think. I don't like it when they try and clean up that much.
It's got really nice thick lining around the characters. So this is the 3D mobile mobility gear. This is like the gimmick of the show. It's how they move around.
Oh, okay. So it's like early 2000s wire work, but you can actually see the lines.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they use those to like jet around to take out the Titans.
Okay. And the Titans are like the big people.
Those
like
things.
These.
Yeah.
For humanity!
Oh, have you heard this song before?
I must have done. I think I must have heard it in your car or something at some point. Yeah.
It's so good.
Doesn't like every episode have like a different theme tune or something?
Every main arc does.
Okay, right, yeah.
Or every half season. And that's the other thing with anime, they have amazing openings. And a ton of spoilers in the opening if you like know what you're looking for. But yeah, the music in Attack on Titan as well is outstanding. You'd also probably heard a lot of it in my car.
Yes.
But yeah, that title's important.
2,000 years. Okay.
That title comes into play in about 86 episodes.
Right, so was that a premonition or was that just a dream?
I don't know. I mean, I do, but I don't know.
Okay.
I'm only going to speak as with the information I would have had at this time. I'm not going to, like, spoil anything in any way. So, those are the wolves, keeping the Titans out.
You kids care for a swig?
Aren't you a...
Yeah, you shouldn't be drinking on the job, bro.
Yeah, come on. What if there was a Titan? Is that his job? Is that his job?
Yeah, part of his job is like just maintaining the walls and maintaining peace. They've been inside the walls for 100 years. There hasn't been a Titan incident for 100 years.
Oh, okay.
So he's quite relaxed about it all.
Yeah, he clearly isn't.
No, because they're man-eating Titans. I wouldn't be relaxed either.
And he's also a little bit shaken up by the fact that he seems to be crying for reasons unknown. I'm just going to throw it out there as a prediction. Obviously, don't answer yes or no, but I reckon the dream he had was a premonition.
Fair enough. You'll find out in about 100 episodes.
Oh, God.
No, it's not that long.
We have the peace of mind of livestock.
Yeah, Aaron's very driven by the fact that he's, like, trapped.
Oh, new hour has passed. An hour closer to a Titan attack.
No, it's the scouts returning.
Oh, okay. I thought that was impending doom for a sec.
No, it's the scouts returning from an expedition. So the scouts sort of like look for new land and stuff that could potentially be settled, maybe see how things are going outside the wall. So it's a very dangerous job, as you can imagine. That was who we saw at the beginning. They're the green cloaks.
Okay, well, they're the people with the fucking wires and shit.
Well, all of the military have wires, but the green ones are the ones that like shoot around a lot because they're outside the walls. And get decimated, as you can currently see.
Yeah, oh dude, that guy's not having a good time. Oh no.
God.
Is that like his arm or something? Oh god. They didn't have like a family pendant? Or...
No, that's all that was left of him.
Oh Jesus. You know, I'm gonna buy all of my loved ones a bit of jewelry. Just so if they get decimated on the wastelands, they'll be able to bring that back to me and not a fucking arm.
Yeah, at least you get a ring and not an arm.
All of it amounts to nothing!
Yeah. You get in the tone of
Yeah.
this.
So was that in a monologue? Did that actually just happen?
That was him shout. Yeah, that just happened.
Okay.
But Eren loves the scouts. The idea of freedom is like his #1 thing, and that's what the scouts are. It's the freedom to go beyond the walls. Oh, these infographics cards give you lore tidbits. So it's not translated it, so I'll tell you what they are.
Yeah, I was going to say, can you read this?
Yeah, so there are 3 walls. There's the outer wall, inner wall, and then the very inner wall. These guys live in Shiganjia's district. That's by Wall Maria, which is the very far outest wall. And then the class system, obviously poorer people are further out, so closer to the Titans because they have less money to get closer in. So the people on the inner wall have no care at all about the Titans because they're so far away from it that it doesn't affect them.
Oh, so now I'm a beast? Take a good hard look at yourself and tell me you're not acting like one. You resort to violence because your brain's the size of a walnut.
Oh! Should be dead, but the moral high ground is mine.
Look out, here comes Eren. Oh no, but Mikasa's there. Run away.
So is she meant to be like a badass then, his sister?
Yeah, she's amazing. What would you do? Would you join the scouts and go beyond the wall into mortal danger just to get out of what you're stuck in?
Well, I suppose it goes back to the dilemma of would you rather stay somewhere and be miserable or actually go out and see if there's actually anything better?
Here we go. So excited.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's so fucking ominous.
Yeah. 2? Wait, is it 2? Or is it just 1?
No, it's just one. One fucking massive one.
Yeah, 1's enough, isn't it? Fucking hell. Okay, now I would join the scouts. I've made my decision. I'm joining the scouts.
Those other Titans are massive, so that gives you an idea of scale of how big that one is. Oh dear. They're almost comical in appearance, but horrifying.
Well, I suppose mentally they seem like they're like Neanderthals, right? They're meant to be not really that advanced or intelligent, but they are just massive savages, basically.
All they do is seek humans to eat. They refuse to eat anything else.
Wow.
How you feeling?
I feel like they're all fucked.
My skill set is killing titans and saving lives!
No way!
Yeah, so about that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
There's a really heartbreaking moment in a sec with his mum.
Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no, is she gonna get... Oh fucking hell. Oh god.
God.
No! 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 Oh my god.
You can't even fathom how that would feel.
Home was a pen. Humanity, cattle.
Oh my god.
And humanity, the cattle. Was that the closing line of the episode?
Yeah, that was episode 1. How are you feeling?
Really solid opening, actually. I was kind of afraid that they were going to have like a really slow pace considering how many episodes there are, but no, I mean, that got straight on with it. One thing I was a bit concerned with as well was the fact that like right at the beginning we saw that massive Titan. When he was just peering over the walls thinking, okay, well, why have they been able to fend off these Titans for Like, this clearly isn't Titan-proof, but then I guess the normal Titans are like the way smaller ones, aren't
Yeah,
they?
yeah, that was like a weird abnormal Titan to be that tall.
Whereas that one was bigger than the rest, so that's how they got in. So yeah, I mean, it's all made sense. That's what I'm saying, basically.
It hooks you in at the beginning with the Titan at the start, but it doesn't hold off until the very end to show it, and then cliffhanger. You see the consequence of that Titan in the same episode. It's such a good opening episode.
First appeared over 100 years
Okay, here's
ago.
some backstory.
Giant humanoid creatures with a taste for our blood.
Okay, isn't this like your ringtone or something?
It used to be, yeah.
I remember this being a ringtone.
Yeah, it used to be my ringtone. Stop exposing me on the internet. Episode 2. Oh dear. It didn't go too well for him.
Apparently Titans really don't like arms, because those seems to be the only things left over afterwards.
Yeah. Oh no, she's found a dead end. That's not what you want to find in this situation.
This entire place is a fucking dead end though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Why did he have to grab her like that?
I don't think they have any mercy when it comes to picking people up comfortably. Man, they're going through these people like they're fucking frubes, I swear.
He's definitely an apricot fruit.
Yeah.
So the way the walls are set up, this is like an outlier district that pulls in Titans to keep them away from the main wall. So they're trying to retreat behind the actual like main wall bit to get away.
And I'm just going to go out on a whim and say the people on the inner wall are just not going to have it.
Armin's made it onto the boat though.
Oh, good.
Just keeping an eye out for my friends.
Hey guys!
It's a nightmare.
You probably would think this was a nightmare, to be fair. It's so horrific.
Yeah, honestly, what I'd be shouting right now is, stop the world, I want to get off.
Only you and me are going to find that funny. But I'm going to put it in anyway.
There aren't enough resources for the whole human race to retreat behind the next wall if they break through.
Listen to yourself.
Yeah, so if they get through the inner gate, they lose all of Walmaria, which is the entire perimeter of their wall system.
Still, though, in terms of resources, I think a lot of them are dead already, so you might actually stand a chance of feeding everyone. You're just making excuses, man. Like, oh, that's not the same one. That's a different one.
He's got hair. Oh my god, that'd be fucking terrifying.
He can fucking run as well. The rest is just like, this one's like a trained athlete.
Oh no. That's just about the worst thing that could have happened.
Yeah, I don't think it could have gotten much worse if they tried. Wait, what? Has he got like fucking dragon breath or something?
No.
What was that?
Like steam of some kind.
So he was just exhaling, basically.
Yeah.
Let me guess, this little council here is going to make only the best decisions, which
Yeah, of
are...
course. There's no corruption in
There's
this at all.
absolutely no corruption. They're good. Everything they do will be for the good of the people, and it's all going to turn out okay. It's not going to serve themselves and them alone at all.
Exactly.
I'm good at these predictions, aren't I?
Nearly 10,000 lives were lost to the Titan effects.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot. Jesus.
Yeah. But not his dad.
You know what 10,000 deaths mean in this? There'll be 20,000 severed arms just lying on the floor.
One day you'll understand!
Another premonition. Maybe. I don't know.
Are these premonitions ever explained?
Everything's fully explained and interconnected
good.
in a way that makes complete sense. And I'm not saying that sarcastically for once.
Yes. Yeah.
So he's now got the key. They made it. They made it behind wall rows.
Oh, good. How long's that going to hold? Sorry, we're meant to be optimistic at this point. They survived. Yeah.
This story just has so much optimism in it at the
Yes.
moment. Have some bread.
Is it bread or is it potato?
Do you know about the potato joke?
No, what's the potato joke?
Oh, the potato joke's coming up. It might be next episode.
Oh my god, I've just seen the symbolism. The potato looks like the 3 inner walls. Because you've got like the one indent at the front, and you've got the one behind it.
Oh,
and the one
that's-
behind that.
It's like poetry.
You're not serious. That's your stomach talking.
No, it's not!
Yeah, witnessing my mum die, get savagely eaten, that's fine. But yeah, you know it yourself when you're hungry. Yeah, have a bit of bread.
If you want to scrape by in the charity of cowards, that's your thing! But I'm not a parasite!
Jeez.
Yeah, knock him out clean.
Don't think it knocked him out. Just quite a shock, probably. Oh no, maybe.
Oh, he's not getting up. I'm guessing they're not going to kill the main character in the second episode, so I'm going to go if he's knocked out.
The remaining refugees old enough to serve in the military were tasked with reclaiming Walmaria. Of the 250,000 sent, Nearly 20% of the surviving population. Not even 200 made it back. While it did nothing to drive back the Titans, their sacrifice did at least lessen the effects of famine within the interior.
So dark. I think the government knew they weren't going to survive and just wanted literally cull the herd of people under the guise of, yeah, we'll take it back, but they just sent them there to die.
Again, sounds very out of character for a government in today's world.
Our government that planned to kill cats would never do that.
But then again, I guess this is just fantasy, isn't it? We're not meant to make too many comparisons to the real world.
Together then.
Go team.
This is our trio.
Yeah. We've also just time jumped.
Where's the boy, Eren?
Oh, he's coming up. There's Armin, Mikasa.
Oh, shit. He's got a better haircut and a better jawline. He means business.
So that is introductory arc. What do you think?
I'm very relieved at how it's paced. I might just be burnt out by some of the Dave Filoni Star Wars cartoon shows that I've watched, where it's basically just like 10 episodes of filler and then like a couple of good ones. I'm really happy with how it's paced in terms of just getting to the next point in the story, but also taking its time with really resonating on all of the really bad traumatic parts as well. So yeah, pacing, all good with me.
It has so much to do as well, it has so much setup to get in.
I think they've done the exposition quite well, because obviously there is quite a bit of exposition. The story is still very much developing, so I'm still playing by ear with how I'm going to enjoy it playing out going forward. But as an introduction, yeah, I'd say it's good. So
and we've
far.
got the basic outline now. Eren is going to kill Titans. So yeah, we're into Arc 2.
What do we have over here?
We're also going to begin meeting our extended cast. So we've got like the three mains, and we start meeting the extended cast.
Yeah, well, the
now.
side characters is sometimes when you get most of the joy of the character roster, in my opinion. Love how he doesn't even take his arm from behind his back, because he's just staying still in his like alert pose.
That's the potato joke.
And what is that you're clutching in your right hand?
A steamed potato! It sat there in the mess hall begging to be eaten! Sir! It looked quite delicious, and it was getting cold. So I gave it shelter in my stomach, sir.
Why? I can't comprehend.
Here, sir. Have half.
I love that she gives him
Yes.
the smaller half as
I know,
well.
yeah.
So what were they like?
Trauma. The Armored and the Colossal is what they're known as. You were asking for their like name and type earlier. So
Oh, okay, right. So the
Armored and the Colossal.
You seem content hiding in the interior with the MPs.
Boom.
The MPs, the military police, are like the very inner wall police, so they just have a really cushy life where they don't do much.
Oh, well, like the guy from the beginning.
No, they're general people who are everywhere else. The interior is like the rich district, but only like the best of the recruits get to get that job. It's this juxtaposition of like you're the strongest fighter, but you get a job where you do nothing. That's like your reward, which is like really interesting, like philosophically to think about. Those that are the best at something often end up not even doing that thing.
Okay, fine. I'll cut it.
Oh no, he's horrified that she's gonna cut it.
Yeah, he's literally just dead inside now. Wait, what?
She smelt food.
It sort of looks like a cross between a slingshot and those like big trampolines you get where you're kind of in a slingshot.
So this is explaining the gear they use. It shoots off hooks that grapple onto things, and then using steam canisters propels you forward like a huge bungee.
Okay.
You can pull the hooks back in and hook into other things, so it allows you to fly in a way. Our main protagonist is struggling here to remain balanced on it. Because obviously if you can't balance on it, you're just going to get yourself killed because you'll go into a wall or something.
Whether or not you're fit to be a soldier isn't up to you.
In other words, with no power comes no responsibility.
I mean, it's not the end of the world to her if he fails, because that means he's safe. We've got trauma-related bonding.
the least problematic type of bonding.
We've got our comedic side characters. We're now getting our angsty side characters. We've had our ominous side characters. They're fulfilling all of the needed ones. One of the things I love about anime is you can do shots like that, where you can just have the moon appear from the clouds. You can't really do that without it being full CGI and live action, you know? Go on, Eren, you can do
Yeah,
it.
today's the day, son.
It's your final test.
Proceed.
The moment of truth. I won't fail.
It's so epic for like the most basic thing.
Yeah, someone literally just being like wound up into the air. Yeah. Yeah.
He's doing
Let's
it.
go.
No, I'm doing it.
No. Oh. Oh man.
Quartermaster didn't notice this broken clasp.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the belt was broken. That's why you can do it.
What?
Now keep training, cadet.
Yeah.
Yeah. The music is so hype as well.
Get out, Mikasa. I'm doing it. I can fight the Titans.
Okay, slow down, pal. You only passed one test. Look, I'm happy for you and everything, but there's probably more hurdles to jump before you can take down the entirety of the Titan race.
Yeah. There they go. Oh, it's so good. Look at it. It's just so cool.
A lot of these like camera movements you wouldn't really be able to do in live action either.
We should do, but at the end of this, we'll rank all of the OPs as well for our favourite opening with all the songs and that. I know which one out of all of them I like the least, but it's hard to rank the rest because they're all so good, except one.
I always love it when we have like military expedition scenes in the rain. Just makes it that much more gnarly, you know.
Someone should put "I'll Make a Man Out of You" over this.
It's like Bart and Lisa doing push-ups at military school in the rain and the mud, you know.
Yeah.
Like, this guy is going to be the Neville Longbottom of this series.
So that's the only way you can kill a Titan.
Well, the back of the neck.
Yeah. If you cut off anything else, don't kill them.
It'd be pretty sucky if like their ankles were like their weak spot. They'd all just be dead at this point. I feel like that would be me training with this. I'm just having too much fun, just flying around.
It's on the level of, you know, like in Spider-Man, you wish that you could move around like web slinging.
Yeah, yeah.
This equipment's on that same level for me, where it's like, I wish this existed in real life just so I could do it.
Yeah, it's exactly that, I think. Yeah.
You always have to cut deep enough to kill him as well. If you just like slice it a bit, it doesn't work.
The enemy comes in many forms.
That is actually one hope that I have in this series at some point. I hope we actually have some like human villains in this as well, rather than just Titans.
Yeah, well, we've got the government being set up as a pretty villainous enterprise at the moment, sending 250,000 people to their deaths.
Yeah, definitely. But even like to a smaller scale as well, I think.
Like a familial villain of some kind.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's something that The Walking Dead did quite well at times, was having some very good like human villains rather than just, in The Walking Dead's case, the zombies, whereas in this it'd be the Titans.
Yeah,
so,
well,
yeah.
mindless killing machines aren't the most compelling. I mean, they are to start with, but you need that human element to come in at some point.
Get ready, here I come!
They all fall in the exact same position as well. It'd be pretty good for getting people in the sack, wouldn't it, that move?
Oh, God.
Working within a stone's throw of the king?
Oh, yeah, there's a monarchy as well. There's a government and a monarchy.
Like what we have here. Except I'm sure the monarchy probably does more in this than they do over here.
Yeah, I think the monarchy are more active in this. They're not just symbolic. He's doing the move she taught him.
Is he gonna land all? Not quite.
He's not that. Aaron's not that level yet. He's not the level of Annie
He hasn't
yet.
quite mastered the in the sack sweep.
These are the top of your class.
It's all our main characters.
Yes.
Who'd have thought
Who
it?
would have thought they would get to know these characters, and they would happen to be top of the regiment or whatever.
Who's your favourite out of the three so far?
I would say this guy, the blonde one. I'd say he's the one I'm most intrigued to see where he goes. 'Cause I feel like he's going to have like a really big arc in this. That's just my prediction anyway. So I'd say for that reason, probably Armin. Yeah. Like, obviously, I feel like Erin is going to as well. But I feel like Armin's is a lot more subtle in the beginning. Like, obviously, they're focusing a lot on Erin. So his is kind of like a given. Whereas Armin's, I think, is going to be very like, oh, hello. He's fucking sprouted out of nowhere, you know? So, yeah.
Captain Levi!
I was in from D&D.
Yeah, I also have a crush on this Levi as well.
Oh, I see. Right.
Levi in the dub is voiced by Matt Mercer, who is the head of Critical Role.
Oh, really?
What the hell you mean you're joining the Scouts? What happened to the MP? That was your whole thing.
Yeah, the Scouts is my thing.
He's managed to accidentally convince all his friends to join the Scouts.
Yes.
I totally just helped myself to the officer's pantry.
Dun, dun, dun.
We'll take back all the room we need for livestock.
The bit between Rose and Maria as well was like all their farmland for cattle and stuff. So with that gone, they can't farm as well.
We can
do it. Mankind didn't start this fight, but we're gonna finish it.
Hell yeah. Oh. That's his. Oh no, that's not in his mind.
Nope.
That's
real.
Not
in his mind.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
Oh my. Oh fuck. Wait. So. There you go.
Where the fuck did he come from?
Yeah.
Do or die! Mounted Cannon Squad 4! Take out the Colossal Titan! This is our chance! Don't let it slip away!
Yeah. Fucking bring it. You're so close.
It's been a while.
That's it.
Woohoo.
Oh, I'm out of breath. That was Attack on Titan, the first 2 arcs, the prologue as I like to think of it. Already so much to go over. What did you think, Bob? Your introduction to anime, your introduction to this show. Go for it. What have you got?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it very much. I mean, again, I feel like the sort of signature anime style to the untrained viewer such as myself definitely takes a bit of getting used to, I think. The story's really good. The introduction to the Titans and everything surrounding that was portrayed really well, and the threat level of it was definitely portrayed in a very compelling way as well, I think. All 4 episodes have been good. I would say the first one's my favourite and the third one's probably my least favourite, but they're still not too far away from each other. I think they're all pretty consistent in terms of quality. I would say a solid start. I know that there's way more to come. I know I probably ain't seen nothing yet. As an introduction, I thought it was really solid. I think it was paced very well. I don't really think it dragged at all. It feels like every single scene establishes something or sets up something which will come into play later on. The only real issue that I had with it, I feel like they played the flashback of his mum dying just a couple too many times. When it happened, it was very, very effective. You heard my reaction. Like, it was fucking insane. It was bonkers. When you go back to it so many times, one, they don't really have to do it because it already sticks out in our head, you know, and how horrible it was. I mean, it's basically the kickoff to the premise of the entire show and our characters' motivation. So with that in mind, I feel like it does just sort of take away from the oomph a little bit when you just keep showing it. The potential of where it can go from here is basically unlimited, I think. So that's...
What did you think of the final twist of that Titan appearing out of nowhere?
Came completely out of nowhere. To be honest, I mean, I even said in the reaction, like, I thought it was like a dream. Like, in his mind, he's facing his arch nemesis. He's like, right, you're going down. They would just cut to black or something. But no, it was actually there. I was like, oh god. How was it for you in your rewatch?
The hardest bit about rewatching is not pointing out things and going, oh, that's because of this. There are so many fine details that I could point at for things that you discover later on. From the start, the guy writing it clearly had all of the ideas in place and everything has intention. It's almost more fun to rewatch because of that. Well, I've rewatched this, so it was like my 10th rewatch or something. I can't even point them out because then it reveals stuff. I just love this show. I like the fact that in the 3rd episode it like takes a break from the despair to rebuild some of the lighter elements. In Shonen anime, which this is a part of, that's a genre of anime which is very stereotypical most of the time. What this show is showing us is that every time he tries to fight back, another obstacle gets thrown in his way. So it's like he's this stereotypical character, the orphan who's going to avenge his family, but every time he tries to fight back, it doesn't work. Like, first up, his gear's broken. Oh, for fuck's sake, that was meant to be something for me to overcome, but my gear was just broken. And it's like, right, we're in a place, we're ready to fight, we're gonna take out these titans. Oh, there's one there attacking us straight away. Shit. It's a really, really interesting dynamic between using the stereotype of a character from the genre and placing them in a world that doesn't match that genre, and how they adapt to
a very solid start. Again, no meandering. The lighter elements that you talked about. Most things I watch nowadays, I'm always just grateful that when they're able to separate the comic relief from the drama, because that's something that the MCU has fucked up to high heaven at this point. So I feel like from now on, I'm just always going to appreciate that even more than I would have before whilst watching new things. So yeah.
That was the first 2 arcs, or as I call it, the prologue of Attack on Titan. Up next is a 9-episode stretch for the first real juicy arc.
After the next arc, that'll mark the halfway point of season 1,
yes.
won't it?
Basically, it's a little bit off. It's not, I don't quite know where the exact halfway point is, but pretty much. There's a couple of other like 1 or 2 episode arcs bridging the big 2 arcs. I've said arc way too many times now. It's sounding weird to
That'll
me.
be your arc during the series, saying arc less.
Arc, yeah. Fuck, I'm turning into Moses. It's not Moses, it's Noah. I'm the worst Christian in the world. Give us a range. Give us like a 1 or 2 number range of where you feel this is going for
I
you.
feel like at the moment I'm probably sitting on about an 8. That's probably going to go up from there. When you're so early into something, which you know is quite long, I feel like there has to be a baseline from where it can kind of go up. So like at the moment, like I'd say I'm probably sitting on probably like an 8, I'd say. Yeah.
I'm on a 10, and I already knew it was going to be a 10 because I've seen it so many times, but you don't need to worry about my rating, guys. We will carry this on, and we have lots of other stuff on the channel to watch. Our 100 subscriber strong channel now. You can watch our pre-MCU series, you can watch our ranked video. Are we going to do more ranked videos?
Yeah, at some point, I'd say, yeah.
We'll do phases 1, 2, 3 at some point, maybe. So ranked, that's our series now. Ranked videos, bad movie series that we'll do at some point, maybe. Doctor Who series that we'll do again at some point. With all that being said, we were Banned for Fodder. That was Attack on Titan arcs 1 and 2.
Bye-bye.